Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're highlighting two successful entrepreneurs in our Handle Your Business series. And my first guest made a great pitch on a popular TV show called Shark Tank, and business for the transformation life has been booming ever since. Ever since then, he has been soaring. And get this, it all started with sea moss. Ew, but he says it worked. And obviously it is. So please welcome to the show, CEO Alexiou Gibson. Hey, Alexio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, indeed. It's great to have you. You have a beautiful story of losing weight and turning the lessons you've learned into a business with sea moss, which we all know is sea mossy.
Yes.
But you've made it work.
Yes, we have.
So tell me your story.
All right. So my story actually started during the pandemic. I was born and raised in the Bahamas, and sea moss is just something that you know of as a Caribbean boy, you know.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by the ocean,
Right.
lots of fishermen, and anytime you get sick on the island, you know, your grandparents would make you drink this, or they'll boil this bush, or they'll take, certain holistic things around the neighborhood to make you feel better. And one of those things were always sea moss. And to your point, very sea mossy.
Yeah.
You know, trying to convince a 8-year-old to take something that smells and tastes like fish could be really challenging.
Yes.
So during the pandemic, I knew I wanted to keep my family safe. I had my little sister who was 11 and who was a picky eater, and I was taking care of my grandmother who was 80 years old.
Wow.
And I wanted to keep their immune system up during the COVID times. And I'm like, how can I sneak this into their diet to know that they're getting all the essential nutrients that they need? So my grandmother started every morning with a cup of coffee.
Okay.
So I found a way to make lattes with the sea moss in there, and she had no idea.
How did she not know? How did she not know?
So-
and she knows sea moss.
Yes, she knows sea moss, you know, and to your point, who wants something salty in their coffee, right? So I figured, hey, I need a process where I can really process this, thoroughly clean it, and I would turn it into a gel, a very tasteless, odorless gel. And I can cook with it. I can put it in her coffee. I can slip it in her smoothie, all these cool things. And then we decided to take it a step higher when it came to the kids, because they still wasn't going to have it. You know, it's like this stuff is yucky, the texture. So this
Especially for the 8-year-old, right?
Yeah,
So like,
especially.
how did you even know how to do all of this stuff? Do you have like a background in chemistry? How does this work?
Actually, I do. I was a
course.
biomedical engineer for NASA. And so...
Of course you were a biomedical engineer for NASA.
So, you know, I always knew about science, technology, you know, holistic things. And then I was vegan for 4 years, which really helped with my weight loss. I was over 500 pounds at one point, and I went through a really big weight loss.
Right.
And so I had already got used to really finding fun ways to eat healthy things. And so we came up with sea moss gel, the fruit line, where we incorporated the sea moss with dragon fruit for the kids, mango.
Okay, that's going to fix it up.
Pineapple,
That's going to fix it up. And I should point out, our viewers are looking at pictures of you.
Yes.
This, before, during, after. This has really been a journey for you. You clearly were putting in the work as well,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's a lot of work. I was putting in about sometimes 4 hours a day in the gym. I just locked in and I got obsessed with becoming a better version of myself.
Wow.
And that's why it's the tagline for our business. It's the transformation factory, become the best version of yourself, you know, and lock in.
And it locked in is what you did on Shark Tank. Let's talk about how you got from here, from there to Shark Tank.
Yes, such an incredible journey, such a quick journey. You know, we started our business in Palm Beach. It started in my mom's house, actually, you know, because we were on lockdown, you know, nothing's open.
Right. That's where all the businesses started during COVID, right?
Absolutely.
For the most part.
Yes. And so about 7 months into us starting our business, we had made our first million. And we had no idea that that was going to happen.
Wow.
Yes.
7 months in?
7 months, 7 figures in 7 months is the tag.
That is really impressive. What did it take? I mean, because obviously you had a product, but then there's still knowing how to pitch it the way you did so effectively, knowing how to market it.
Yes.
Share the lessons there in terms of handling your business.
Absolutely. So funny enough, when we started, we didn't even have a name. It was just like a farmer's market jar in a mason jar. My grandmother used to tie these cute little stickers on there that said made with love. And we would put a vegan sticker on the top. And that was it. No branding, no name, no nothing. And we were giving it away for free to nurses and anyone that had COVID COVID because we were just trying to give back to our community. And we started getting hundreds of requests once word got out that it was really helping these patients, that our sales exploded. And I decided, hey, this is something. We didn't expect it to be a business, but it was obvious that it was forcing our hand to be a business. So I said, you know what? I have to get into marketing. I went to school for engineering. So I started studying marketing and looking at agencies and individual people that I could learn from.
And you have learned a lot, and you're now sharing a lot of lessons, and you've got a whole plant, right?
Yes,
I mean, the demand really has picked up so much. This plant is opening up here in a couple of months, right?
Yes, in a couple of months. This is a walkthrough, 20,000 square foot. This is me walking with Georgia Tech Professor Benoit, who is actually building us software for the spaghetti mapping of our new land, really.
Congratulations.
It'll be the largest CMOS factory in the world. And, you know, we're calling it the Willy Wonka of CMOS because of the technology we have in there, you know.
That is an impressive stretch, and I respect it. I really, really do. You have learned a lot of lessons, and you're here to share even more. This is just so exciting to hear you starting with something that Grandma showed you and turning it into something special that's helped you and a lot of people. So it's a beautiful story.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. And coming up, you are going to meet a man named D'Anthony. He started with a cafe on the deck of his home during COVID. And wait till you see what he's doing now with jerk chicken. And it's so much more than jerk chicken. You'll see when we return. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey there, Portia here. Listen, that was a good conversation, wasn't it? Want to see the rest of it? Just go to portiashow.com, scroll down until you see that particular episode. But listen, before you scroll on out of here, I need you to do me a favor, please. Like, comment, let us know what you thought of that episode, and subscribe. And if you already are a subscriber, we sure appreciate you. In the meantime, we'll be sure to see you on the next episode of Portia, and you can catch us weeknights on Fox Soul as well. Tell your friends. Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.